Alright. It is time. Fenris, Isabella, and Aveline. You play this game enough times with trying out enough different combinations of the party members, you eventually start noticing and trying to pick up on all the different little extra bits of dialogue that certain characters bring to certain scenes.
I still don't get the name. Did they hang someone here?
It means being drunk.
Hold! You will surrender the relic.
I don't have your stupid relic.
God has no honor. Kill
Don't worry about it. What is this? Why do the Canary want this relic?
Yes. About that. The relic belongs to the Canary, and there's a small chance they want it back.
You kept this from me. I didn't want to bore you with the messy details, that's all. The relic is a Canary text handwritten by that philosopher of theirs. Kuzlan, whatever his name is.
Koslin?
That's the one.
The founder of their religion, the most revered being in their history? That text would be sacred beyond measure.
I stole it from them. They followed me here to reclaim it, and it's why they're still in Kirkwall.
And they can't leave without it. All of this could have been avoided.
How did you steal the relic from the Canary?
The Arishok never had it. The Orlesians did. They had plans to return it to the Canary. I simply had to waylay the Orlesian convoy before it met up with the Arishok and his men. Getting the relic was easy. Getting away from the Canary was the hard part.
I thought you and the Canary were caught in a storm.
The storm was only half of it. I also had the Canary dreadnought stuck to my behind like a bad rash, spitting fire and thunder at me.
Why would anyone besides the Canary want this relic?
The Tevinter Imperium have been at war with the Canary for centuries. If the Tevinters get the relic, it will strike a blow to Canary morale. That's probably what the mages want.
Maybe giving it back would solve Aveline's problem.
It couldn't hurt.
Says you. I know it will save my skin.
Ah, why can't this be as easy as you?
All this is your fault. I should have handed you over to the Canary years ago.
And what would that have accomplished? They don't want me, they want the relic. Look.
They want both.
Right in this building, and I'm not letting it slip away again.
There's more at stake, but... Well, the Arishok waited this long. Oh, I don't know.
It's the only thing that'll get Castillon off my back. Please, tell me you'll give the relic to me.
The artifact belongs to the Canary, and you'll let them leave with it.
There's a cost to both sides.
Don't you understand? The relic is the only thing that will keep Castillon from feeding me to the sharks. I can't believe you're... Oh! Fine. You're right. I'll return the relic. It'll go straight to the Canary once we get it. Come on. We've no time to waste.
What's funny is we're going to deal with Castillon later
Where's
anyway.
the relic?
I have it.
The Tome of Koslun will not fall into Tevinter hands.
Blood and spite!
A Toscanori!
He's getting away!
Isabella!
Really? Dear Hawk, I have the relic and I'm gone. I've lost too much over this blighted thing to let it go again. I know it would be noble to return the relic to the Canary, but that would require a better soul than I possess. For what it's worth, I'm sorry I lied to you again. Isabella.
She's gone. She took it. That bitch-born whore. Well, now we get to deal with the Arashok and the fugitives ourselves. That's good.
That's enough. Let's go to the compound.
Hey, Samson.
It's all that bitch Meredith. She's the one that threw me on the streets.
You'll get what's coming to you later, pal.
I'd wrap up any other business before we go. It's already a mess, and could get worse.
Let's go.
I request an audience with the Arashok.
He will allow it, but not in this number.
I will only bring my friend here and a small complement of my guard. Is that few enough?
It is. Enter.
Notice how he is already ready to fight.
Greetings, Arashok. We come regarding the elven fugitives that took refuge here.
Irrelevant. I would speak to Hawk about the relic stolen from my grasp.
One of my former companions stole it.
Her part was clear. Your admission is welcome.
An issue for another time. We're here for the fugitives.
The elves are now Vidithari. They have chosen to submit to the Qun. They will be protected.
Have they truly converted? Or are they simply using you as a shield?
They have chosen, and so have I. You have not hidden the abuses of your zealots or the corruption of this city. You will understand why I must do this. Let us look at your dangerous criminals. Speak, Vidithari. Who did you murder, and why?
A city guard forced himself on our sister. We reported him. Or tried to. But they did nothing about it, no matter what we said. So my brothers and I paid him a visit.
That doesn't excuse murder.
Are these elves telling the truth?
There have been rumors. I will investigate, but they still took the law into their own hands.
Sometimes that is necessary.
Like you avenged the Viscount's son. It was not right then, and it's not right now.
Oh, Aveline. The naivete you are showing is just so sad right now.
I would have done the same thing in their shoes.
Hawk, that's not helping.
Their actions are mere symptoms. Your society is the disease. They have chosen. The Vidithari will submit to the Qun and find a path your way has denied them.
You can't just decide that. You must hand them over.
Aveline, you are in no position to be telling him what to do.
Tell me, Hawk, what would you do in my place?
I'd fight anyone who tried to take them from me.
Exactly so. I cannot leave without the relic. and I cannot stay and remain blind to this dysfunction. There is only one solution.
Arishok, there is no need for...
Yes, there is. It's a demand of the Qun.
Cathas.
Not here! Too open! Go! Go! Hawk!
I'll see you later, Arishok.
Can you hear it? The Qunari must be spreading out. They're attacking the city. Why? What could they possibly hope to accomplish?
You heard the Arishok. He's done playing nice. And damn the consequences.
You may be right. Whatever it is, we need to do something quickly. But we'll need some help.
So I don't have to take Aveline, actually. She's in there, but I don't have to take her with us. I'm actually going to go ahead and keep her because she does have extra dialogue and such if we keep her through the rest of this quest here. So, and then we'll take, I guess, Varric? Yeah.
Let me guess. Our friends from Parvalan decided to take over after all.
The Qunari are assaulting the city, and fast. The Arishok planned this for who knows how long. We should head to the keep to rally my guardsmen. Whatever happens, be careful.
Alright, let me go ahead and quickly level them up. Just picking whatever at this point. It doesn't really matter that much.
That was beautiful! Not getting lonely!
The maker my regards.
Hey, Stroud.
You have our sincere thanks. This attack was most unexpected. We have not met. I am Stroud of the Grey Wardens. I cannot believe the Qunari would dare such an attack. This will lead to war with the Free Marches for certain. I fear pressing matters take us elsewhere, but we can spread word to the other free cities. Perhaps they will bring aid.
There's something more important than an invasion.
There is, but I cannot say more. The Qunari are of far greater concern to you, I'm certain. But we must return to our mission.
Reinforcements would come in handy if we fail.
Even if we wish to, Grey Wardens cannot involve themselves in political struggles. I am sorry. Take this. It is all we can spare, but perhaps it will be of use. Make her watch over you, my friend.
See ya, Stroud. Warden's Promise. Looters, because of course there would be looters during a situation like this. They'd be like, hey! This place is getting wrecked. Free loot for us, boys! Oh.
Life, but not my choice.
Elven supporters. Oops.
Wasted life, but not my choice.
There's nothing like the smell of fresh blood. Give the maker my regards.
Well, let's go ahead and level up again. See how things are going in Hightown.
Harshera, quit your struggling, woman. Tifa! Boss! Then the Arishok failed to take you captive. Unfortunate.
There he is. Oh, another Sarah boss. Hello, Meredith.
I am Knight Commander Meredith. I know you. The name Hawk has turned up in my reports many times. Too many.
It's good that we found you, Knight Commander. The Canary are...
It's obvious what they're doing. The Canary are taking people to the Keep, and may already be in control. We will need to deal with them.
Why would they be gathering hostages?
They're going to take everyone of import and put them in the same place. Those that agree to convert, live. Those that don't...
Charming.
Yep. It's the way of the Qun.
We'll need to move quickly then.
Good. Your skills will be sorely needed. Head to the Keep and I will see if I can find more of my men. These creatures will pay for this outrage.
I have sympathy for the mages. They bear a terrible curse, one that endangers not only themselves, but innocents as well. We allow them freedom only at the risk of unleashing them upon the unwary. Knight Commander Meredith Stannard is a native of Kirkwall, an orphan who joined the Templar Order when quite young. She worked her way up the ranks with sheer determination. She is credited with removing the previous Viscount, Perrin Threnhold, from his position after he attempted to have the Templars expelled from the city in 921 Dragon. The acting Knight Commander was arrested and executed, and Meredith led a group of Templars into the heart of the Keep to capture Threnhold. He was tried and imprisoned 3 days later by Grand Cleric Elfina, and died from poisoning 2 years later. Meredith was subsequently elevated to her current position. Many say the Templars fought only to preserve their own position in Kirkwall, not to oppose Threnhold's tyranny. Others believe Meredith has always held the moral high ground, even if not all approve of her methods. For now, she enjoys the Grand Cleric's full support and has free reign in Kirkwall as the commander of its most powerful military force. Notice that the Karta is actually fighting the Kunari.
Live another day.
You see that? Both Fenris and I did a slam, a mighty blow, at the same time. Yeah, no way he's surviving that. Notice how the music of the Kunari is playing here. Hey, look who's there.
That's enough! I'll take him down!
Hi, Orsino.
Many thanks, my friend.
We'll need all the magic we can get.
Of course, of course. But what of the others?
Whoa!
Andraste's grace. What were you thinking, child? I told you to let them take me.
We had to do something. We couldn't just...
Okay.
It's been some time.
I guess it has.
First Enchanter Orsino, you survive.
Your relief overwhelms me, Knight Commander.
There is no time for talk. We must strike back before it's too late.
And who will lead us into this battle? You?
I will fight to defend this city as I have always done.
To control it, you mean? I won't have our lives tossed to the flames to feed your vanity.
Just try to ignore the fact that there's some kind of bug that happened with Bethany where she's only wearing her undies. I don't know why it caused that, because it seemed to be fine in the DLC, what she was wearing, but apparently that has now caused some kind of a bug where now she doesn't have any gear on. Just ignore it. Just pretend she's wearing the robes that she was wearing in the DLC. As I made it clear, this is a pro-Templar run, so...
She's the Knight Commander. This is her province more than anyone's.
It appears I am outnumbered.
This simplifies things. Let's go. We need to find out what the Qunari are doing at the keep.
I don't know why it's doing that. That's so weird. We were about to have this moment where we're like, oh my gosh, Bethany, are you okay? And it's just like, whoa! I guess the Qunari took the robes and left. For some reason.
There seem to be a great many Qunari at the keep's entrance.
Then they've already taken it over. Clearly, they've been planning this for some time.
Perhaps we should have been planning ourselves.
I don't see any of my guardsmen.
This is the only way in. We must assault them now before their numbers grow.
Are you mad? They have hostages. We need a distraction.
I am in charge, and I refuse to play games. We attack.
Let's do it.
Orsino, make sure there are no surprises.
Someone's...
Alright. Hopefully that gets fixed at some point. Such a weird bug to happen. I've never, ever, ever had that bug happen.
There's more coming!
Go. We'll deal with them.
Hawk is just kind of looking away like, oh my gosh, sis, put some clothes on. I'm wondering, like, how that bug possibly could have happened. Because we didn't change her outfit, we just simply changed her staff. I don't know. Weird. So, yeah. Lots of people dead. A lot of people died. This is why I was saying, well, it's not gonna matter, that whole, like, oh, what's best for the office? Yeah, that's not gonna matter very soon. And this is exactly why. we go.
Here is your Viscount.
You dare? You are starting a war!
Look at you. Like fat Duff Russie, you feed and complain only when your meal is interrupted. You do not look up. You do not see that the grass is bare. All you leave in your wake is misery. You are blind. I will make you see. But we have guests. Sinead Dawn, Hawk. I expected you. Moras to Ebreshok. You alone are Basilidan. This is what respect looks like, boss. Some of you will never earn it. So tell me, Hawk. You know I am denied Parvalin until the Tome of Kozlun is found. How would you see this conflict resolved without it?
I believe I can answer that.
Glad to see you listen to me.
I'm sure you'll find it mostly undamaged.
The Tome of Kozlun.
It took me a while to get back, what with all the fighting everywhere. You know how it is.
You betrayed me.
That's a little dramatic.
We could have prevented this if you hadn't stolen the damned book.
Could we? Maybe you're right. Normally I wouldn't have cared. I was halfway to Ostwick before I knew I had to turn round. It's pathetic.
The relic is reclaimed. I am now free to return to Parvalin with the thief.
What? Oh, no, no, no. If anyone kicks her ass, it's me.
She stole the Tome of Kozlun. She must return with us.
Yeah, I told you he wanted both.
Sounds like you have something very specific in mind.
She will submit to the Qun and the Ben Hasraf. More than that, I will not say.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Being forced to submit to the Qun, and then being turned over to the Ben Hasrath. Now, as we find out, courtesy of Iron Bull, not all the Ben Hasrath are terrifying, but let's just say sometimes their methods can be. Like, imagine... So, for those of you who may not be entirely familiar, the Ben Hasrath is basically supposed to be like their secret intelligence wing or branch of how the Qunari works in terms of their government and such. Think in terms of Imperial intelligence works on behalf of the Empire to do things like investigations and secret missions and intelligence gathering, interrogations, stuff like that. That's kind of what the Ben Hasrath are like. So now imagine, not only is she forced to submit to the Qun, but then she's also forced to undergo various different forms of interrogation by the Ben Hasrath. Yeah, you can imagine how horrible that would be. Now, you can agree and be like, yeah, sure, take her. It's awful. It's one of those where I'm just like, yikes. Just holy mackerel. I actually don't remember what happens if we say we'll punish her. I really don't remember what happens. I guess let's see what happens.
Isabella will answer according to our laws, not yours.
Then you leave me no choice. I challenge you, Hawk. You and I will battle to the death, with her as the prize.
No! If you're going to duel anyone, duel me!
You are not Basilidan. You are unworthy.
Don't you have what you came for?
You know we do not suffer thieves. She cannot walk away from this insult. I will take her. If you object, duty demands that we fight.
Your death? Your rules.
Marathas! So shall it be!
So, This fight is, it should be pretty awesome. The thing is, though, it actually can be very, very rough on higher difficulties, because it's a one-on-one duel with the Arishock. It's pretty epic when you think about it, how awesome it is, right? So yeah, he charges, he's got, you know, he's dual-wielding, and he just chases you down and fights you. It's, yeah. Now, this is on casual, but on higher difficulties, he's really, he's got a lot of health. You couldn't stand up to the wrath of Frostmourne.
One day, we shall return.
Frostmourne triumphs once again.
Is it over?
It's over.
The city has been saved!
It appears Kirkwall has a new champion.
You seem confused, Seeker.
The champion killed the Arashok in single combat? It just sounds so... romantic.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you developed a case of hero worship.
Why? Because I have respect for a woman who built herself from nothing?
Mm-hmm.
If you're telling the truth. If you are, then... what happened at the gallows may be far different than we assumed. I need to hear it.
Let's say I tell you. Then what? Is the Chantry out for revenge? Is that what this is all about?
No, it's not that.
Then what about me? If what I tell you isn't what you want to hear, will you still let me go?
I will let you go.
Well, now we're talking.
None of this is what I thought it would be. Tell me what really happened.
Time for Act 3, everyone.
Champion of Kirkwall. That was the reward. A fine title. Every noble at the keep owed the champion their lives. She wasn't just a hero. She was now the most important person in the city. Except for Knight Commander Meredith, of course. With the Viscount dead, she stepped in to keep order. Things quickly got out of hand. The more she squeezed the mages, the more they resisted. The more they resisted, the tighter she squeezed. After 3 years of that, it all came crashing down.
Once again, a 3-year leap forward. Just, once again, 3 years later, we just jump forward 3 years, and... yeah.
I know you fear us. Knight Commander Meredith uses that fear to take control of your city. She opposes every effort to replace Viscount Dumar. And you have seen the chaos of her reign. Will you allow it?
Return to your homes. This farce is over.
Wait! Perhaps there are some who might disagree with you, Knight Commander.
The champion has proven herself Kirkwall's greatest defender. I doubt that she favors sedition.
I don't need anyone speaking for me, Knight Commander.
Is that so?
I think the champion's views would be appreciated. Or do you fear what she has to say?
Not at all. Do you agree with the First Enchanter's accusations, champion?
Rogue mages are constantly threatening the city.
Exactly. Would you have us do nothing in response?
I would have you not paint us all with the same brush. Not all mages are waiting for the opportunity to wreak havoc.
You know as well as I that temptation preys on every mage, no matter how noble their intentions.
You push us into desperate acts, and then use that as justification to press even further.
Fighting her at every step has not improved things, First Enchanter.
I am through trying to help her. She will not be helped.
What are you trying to do here? Cause a rebellion?
The people of this city need to know what is really happening.
And then what? They tear down the gallows with pitchforks and torches? That would be better?
It cannot be worse. Your refusal to listen to reason leaves me no choice.
What I refuse to listen to are excuses. Perhaps you are ill-fit to your position if you cannot understand this.
Whatever the cause, it does not justify your actions.
Then lock me up if what I've done is so wrong. She's going to do it anyway.
Your measures have become more extreme over the last 3 years.
And you could do better? How well did you guard your own mother? Did she not die at a blood mage's hands?
Leave my mother out of this.
Cold corpses speak louder than abstract freedoms, do they not? As long as that's true, Kirkwall needs its Templars more than it needs a new ruler.
And when will that end? When will you stop seeing evil in every corner?
When it's no longer there.
The First Enchanter accused you of trying to take control of the city.
The city? I am trying to keep order until there is a ruler capable of succeeding where Dumar failed.
And if not? Will the Templars rule Kirkwall forever?
We will not stand idle while the city burns around us.
The Templar Order exists to guard the Chantry and Circle. I suggest you let the nobility rule the city.
I do not need you or anyone to tell me what my duty is, Mage.
If Kirkwall needs a ruler, I will step in.
That is not going to happen.
Do you see? She is incapable of reason.
That's enough, Orsino. Stand down.
Justice shall be tempered by mercy.
That has never been your code. I will not submit to this.
My. Such a terrible commotion.
This mage incites rebellion, Your Grace. I am dealing with the matter.
Ah, Orsino. So frustrated. Do you think this is truly wise?
No, Your Grace.
Of course not. Young men, would you show the First Enchanter back to the Circle? Gently, if you please.
Your Grace! He should be clapped in irons, made an example of!
That's enough, Meredith. This demeans us all. Surely you can see that. Go back to the gallows and calm down, like a good girl.
One of the only times Althena actually does something.
You have my thanks for stepping in, champion. If you had not...
I doubt sending them back to the gallows will end this.
Sadly true. Gentle people of Kirkwall, return to your homes, I implore you. This will not be solved today. And now I must attend to the gallows. They will see reason if the Maker wills it. Thank you again, champion.
All quiet around here, Captain.
Good. Carry on.
So welcome to Act 3, everyone.
Still owe me 5 sovereigns, Elf.
I'm good for it.
So you think you can win the coin from Isabella? Good luck with that. Coming to the Hanged Man for Wicked Grace later?
Never miss it.
Gotta go around and talk to all of our companions. By the way, Orsino's an idiot. But we will probably discover and learn more about that later on. When we come back, we will be getting Act 3 underway. Oh boy, Act 3. Oh, the issues from this act here. This act alone caused quite a bit of a reaction amongst the community of players who played this game. They were not happy with this act, but boy, I'm pretty sure at this point you could tell the signs of the crunch, the 1-year crunch I talked about, really showed. Stay tuned.